Hello, my name is David Guthrie. That's me there you see in the middle of your screen. First off, I'd like to mention that I'm going to try to do everything that I can to give you as open and honest and truthful review of Income Black Box by Michael Hansen and Desmond as I possibly can. Secondly, since I absolutely hate hype, I'm going to try to do that in as non-hypey a manner as possible for you. I hope that's what you were looking for. You know, when I'm digging for information on something like a product, I really do appreciate getting info from people who shoot it straight and who also have my best interest in mind. And in that same vein, I'll try to live up to that same expectation for you also in my review, since it is also my expectation of others when I'm looking for a credible review myself. So with that out of the way, let's talk about Income Black Box. Okay, Income Black Box by Michael Hansen and Desmond is an affiliate marketing product being offered on ClickSure with a high-paying cost per action of between $85 and $150. They are saying that affiliates are making over $50,000 per week while testing this offer, but there's no mention of how many affiliates are actually included in the test. I have also seen promotional chatter of anywhere between $3.67 earnings per click on cold traffic to $4.16 earnings per click after 16,000 test clicks, but which number is accurate or correct, or if both are accurate, I don't know. It would be nice if it was at least being promoted with a consistent earnings per click number. Other than the typical JV promotional hype and swipe files, actual details of what the product is virtually non-existent at the time I researched this product 9 days before launch, which actually gives me a less than comfortable feeling about promoting it. Why would I want to promote a product that only talks about the amount of money affiliates can make with it, but provides zero information on what the product actually is? Because in the end, the longevity and success of your long-term business and your ability to make and not lose money hinges on marketing only the best of the best products that are legitimate, reputable, and reliable, and it also either pays out very generous commissions, like hundreds or even thousands of dollars per sale, and or has a residual income that pays you every month with no extra effort on your part. In my experience, products or programs like those are actually very, very few and far between. Do also be aware that there can be a lot of competition on these JV products, and you could be competing with marketers who are very skilled and who have a very wide reach with the ability to quickly saturate the market depending on how many big dogs are competing with each other. Let me be completely honest with you. Can you make money with this program? Well, I really don't know, because I haven't bought it. And actually, I don't have to because I've already found something that works, and works very well for me. But I'll tell you about that later. How I found the one that works is the story I need to tell you now. Because in the end, you know what? My story just might end up being very similar to your story. The only thing that I might be able to do is to help you cut the financial bleeding that is or will be inevitable if you do like me and buy product after product because you believed in promise after promise of guarantees that their product was the real deal and the one that will finally work, the one that will make you money, the one that will finally set you free from whatever is driving you on your search, whether that is a terrible job in corporate America, unpaid bills and debt, or the thirst for freedom to work where you want and when you want. I'm here to tell you that you can have that, but not before you separate the wheat from the chaff, which is what I did, the hard way. I bought every product that made promises of riches and in the end spent tens of thousands of dollars only to have nothing to show for it except an empty bank account. I won't tell you how much I spent because it would be rather embarrassing. But quite honestly, and you may not want to hear this, and this is not any kind of guaranteed statistic or anything, but based on my success ratio, I would be willing to bet that around 98% of the internet marketing, work at home, or home-based business opportunities that are out there will never make you any money. Now, of course, the internet marketers that sold you those products are getting rich, but regular people like you and me typically just end up dead broke. I guess this is not the pep talk you were expecting, huh? Well, hang in there with me to the end, because there is light at the end of this tunnel. But before I tell you about that light, though, let me tell you what sent me on this search for freedom. It may even be the same search that you're currently on at this time. Heck, you probably wouldn't have stuck with me this long if you weren't hoping for something. Believe me, I know that feeling. And you're not alone, brother. We have or are traveling the same road, and I really just want to help others avoid the same pitfalls that I fell into. Okay, back to my story, and it'll be quick. About 15 years ago, when I reached the age of 40, I got outsourced for the first time. I had been with that company for almost 10 years, and it was very devastating. But I was still relatively young, so I bounced back and rebuilt. At the next job, I got downsized after 7 years. Then, in 2008, after we had just built our dream house, I got laid off. Needless to say, by this time I had lost complete confidence in corporate America. It was obvious that corporate America didn't care about its employees anymore, and I needed to start looking for a way out. This last layoff ended up being the straw that broke the camel's back, though, because it took me over a year to find another job, and by that time we had to auction the house off, eventually losing over $150,000 of equity in the process. In the end, because of the stress that all this put on my marriage, I ended up divorced after 26 years. I tell you all of this so that you will understand that I had been a desperate man during these past 15 years. Any anxiety or fear or feeling of helplessness that you may be feeling, I guarantee you I had felt too. Many times I felt trapped because I was searching for an out and I couldn't find one. I wanted to find a way to make money online so I could depend on myself, not somebody else or some company for a living. And it was because of that I had spent those tens of thousands of dollars on money-making programs during that time, and almost every single one that I had tried had failed. And most had failed miserably. But, with that said, there is still hope, because in the end, not every single thing that I had tried failed. Some, you see, are actually making me pretty good money. And some even provide a residual income, which is nice when the paychecks keep rolling in, although I didn't do anything to get them. Now, I'm here to tell you, that's when life is sweet. You see, you can benefit from my massive financial expenditures and failures. You don't have to keep spending money on programs that don't work and will never work, because in those failures of mine, I did find those few nuggets of gold that do work, and that will make you money, and in some cases, potentially a lot of money. One of those programs you can check out by clicking the link below this video. It is called Instant Payday Network. Instant Payday Network is completely 100% free to get started. It is a full-featured online marketing system that costs you nothing and includes 1. Your choice of 4 free capture pages that have been tuned to convert anywhere from 35 to 50% of the traffic that you send it. 2. An automated sales funnel. 3. A free autoresponder, which you use to send follow-up emails to those who opted into your email list. 4. Free web hosting for everything just mentioned. And 5. A step-by-step training series on how to get started with the system. So basically, all you are left to do is get traffic or people to your capture pages. And in the back office of this system, there is tons of training on different ways to get people to your capture page. After you do that, the system will do the rest, including nurturing your leads to get them to join the program and your team. I'm telling you, if you've been looking for a real, legitimate, and honest way of making money from home while at the same time helping people find the freedom they deserve, this is it. So I guess you're wondering how much you can make with Instant Payday Network. Well, a lot of that will depend on your effort. You will still have to work to make money. If anybody tells you that you can make a ton of money without doing any work or just by pushing a couple buttons, you need to run, because it will be a scam. But working Instant Payday Network is not hard work. If you can browse the internet, talk on the phone, or answer emails and post ads, then you can do this. If you give it some effort, you should easily be able to make $150 to $300 a day. If you work smart and apply more advanced marketing methods, like posting YouTube videos and utilizing social media, you can make over $10,000 a month. Many people in Instant Payday Network do. Now, about this time, you may be starting to wonder how it is that we make money with Instant Payday Network. What is it that we are selling? Well, really we're not selling anything. What we're doing is finding people to try out products and services that are being offered by Fortune 500 companies so that they can get new customers. In many cases, these trials or offers are free to try. In other cases, they may have to pay for shipping or pay a small amount to try the product. Either way, these huge companies have massive advertising budgets and are constantly looking for new customers. We provide people to try their products and services, and they pay us for the help. That's it. There's nothing more to it. Now let me ask you, where is it that you can get a fully functioning marketing system for free that will allow you to make $150 a day on up to over $10,000 a month while doing it honestly and legitimately by working with Fortune 500 companies? Right here is where. With Instant Payday Network. Click the link below this video and get started today. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Go with your gut. And before I let you go, let me just add that if you decide to try out Instant Payday Network, that I will be your sponsor and I will work with you to help you get started. I will give you my email address, my mailing address, and my personal cell phone number. You will become a part of my team, and I will want you to succeed, as you will want the members of your team to succeed too when you join. So, what are you waiting for? Click on the link below that says www.freewebprofitsystem.com and join my team. I'll be waiting for you on the inside.